Harnessing dark energy. What would it mean? Dark energy is one of the most fundamental forces of the universe. This mysterious power, which may have helped kick off the Big Bang, seems to have played a significant role in creating everything we know: stars, planets, space, and even time itself. So, if we could use it for our own purposes, what could we do? How would the mastery of this force change mankind? If we could harness dark energy, what would it mean? Number 4, we'd know what it is. You can't harness something unless you know what it is. Oh look, a mysterious energy force. Let's shove it into a robot and see what happens. Exploiting a new source of energy is a complicated process, and if we ever do want to utilize dark energy to power our world and potentially our spaceships, we must first figure out what the heck it is. At present, dark energy is a theoretical concept said to be the driving force behind the expansion of the universe. We've never positively identified dark energy. We don't know how it works if it does exist, and we certainly haven't tasted it. This is all despite the fact that dark energy represents 68.3% of our entire universe. If this energy is as ubiquitous as we think, it should be present here on Earth. In all likelihood, we exist within a sea of dark matter, but that doesn't mean it's easily harnessed. Dark energy is thought to be weak and spread so thinly across the universe that we would need an extremely efficient machine to collect a worthwhile amount. But if we can achieve this someday, we'll get some pretty cool futurist stuff out of it. Number 3, anti-gravity. In 2012, an astrophysicist called Massimo Villata attempted to identify dark energy as a kind of anti-gravity, a force that not only resists regular gravity, but which actively pushes back matter with a force of its very own. Villata theorized that what we refer to as dark energy is the result of matter and antimatter repelling each other, and it is this event which was and continues to be responsible for the acceleration of our universe's expansion. As well as solving many of the mysteries of our universe, this theory also opens up the exciting possibility of anti-gravity craft becoming a reality sometime in the future. Our current efforts to resist the laws of gravity involve large explosions and trampolines, both of which require energy. And in order to traverse the cosmos, we'll need more energy than it's physically possible to harness. But if we could somehow manipulate anti-gravity, we may no longer need traditional energy to power our world and the exploration of space. The mainstream explanation of dark energy also imbibes it with some form of anti-gravitational effect. So even if Massimo Villata's theory isn't fully accurate, it's still possible that dark energy could be used to enable faster-than-light travel. And if it's really powerful, it may also enable us to travel through time. Number 2, time travel. Dr. Richard Obousy is a physicist who in 2008 put forward the idea of a dark energy-powered warship capable of blasting across the universe. His paper, Warp Drive, A New Approach, describes the concept of a dark energy spacecraft which moves space-time, while the ship itself stays firmly in place. If this idea were ever realized, such a craft would be able to travel at faster-than-light speeds. Since we aren't moving ourselves faster than light, we'd simply be moving the universe. And if you can travel at faster-than-light speed, you can theoretically go backwards in time. We know that traveling forwards in time is possible, with time dilation between stationary and moving objects known to cause the moving object to age more slowly than the object at rest. Take two twins and move one of them fast enough, and after a period of time, the moving twin will be younger than their stationary counterpart. But if you were to move said twin at faster than light speed, then it's possible that this person could reach a point where they can freeze themselves in time, or potentially go backwards to an infinite point in the past. It is also believed that dark energy may enable us to move sideways in time too, via the multiverse. Our current energy levels make the creation of black holes and wormholes unfeasible, but dark energy may allow us to manipulate these entities and create portals to another universe. But if mankind can harness the power of dark energy, it can do so much more than travel. Because who needs to take a trip to another universe when you can build your own? Number 1. Universe building. The Kardashev scale describes a method of measuring a civilization's level of technological advancement by analyzing the amount of energy it uses. A Type 1 civilization can harness all the energy that lands on its planet from its parent star, and mankind is currently said to be below this level, at around 0.78 to 0.8. A Type 2 civilization can harness all of the energy radiated by its parent star regardless of where it lands. And a Type 3 civilization can take in all the energy emitted by an entire galaxy. But could harnessing the very energy of the universe itself become the 4th Kardashev level? And if so, should we focus on leaping past 2 and 3 to go for the jackpot? Any civilization capable of using even the tiniest amount of dark energy is on a path towards becoming a universe-building species. After all, this force is deemed fundamental to the creation of the universe. It is so powerful, it makes space push away from itself and expand at a rate we can barely comprehend. Forget the manipulation of matter or light. Dark energy has the ability to control reality. With dark energy, we could gain the power to move planets, stars, galaxies, and even time according to our needs. Mastering dark energy would be as significant as fire was to our ancestors. Controlling this immensely important force could kick off the very next stage of humanity's evolution. Today, we interact with atoms and molecules. Tomorrow, we'll rearrange the stars themselves. But as we said at the beginning, we'll need to figure out the basics of dark energy first, before we can achieve mankind's grandiose dreams of playing Legos with the universe. And in the meantime, another, even more spectacular source of energy might come along. A source so clean, so abundant, and so powerful that the makeup of our world will change forever. We're going to explore this topic in our bonus video entitled Mankind's Powerful Potential. For a $2 a month pledge, which you can cancel at any time, you'll get to watch this and all of our bonus content, which goes deeper and darker into every topic than YouTube allows. If you don't want to donate, then that's
bullshit. We know you wanted more. Strange mysteries on YouTube and our Patreon bonus videos weren't enough to quench your search for truth, to give you that sense of awe and wonder again, to go past what you thought was the end, to give you the answers you seek, but which only lead to more questions. That's why we just upped the stakes. Chemicals of reality. Reality, consciousness, brains. What else is there? Ask yourself that question. Perhaps that's all there really is, but perhaps everything else is found within a place where these ideas, these things, overlap. Some thing, some place that is undefinable. To many people, altering certain chemicals in their brains produces what they would simply call hallucinations. In fact, what we're going to discuss specifically used to be called the businessman's trip, as one could enjoy it. Come down and put your pants back on in the time it takes to eat lunch. It wasn't taken seriously, well, unless of course you started digging. And some people, including us, did. Already though, to many people, this chemical is special amongst others. Very special. To them it represents something more meaningful and incredible, as if it's the gateway to the next level of consciousness. The ticket to a higher reality barely explored by most humans. It is the entry point to a new reality, visited by only a select few, whose minds have become enlightened through the use of this exotic substance. For this reason, it's commonly referred to as the spirit molecule. But is its reputation as a mystical mind-opener deserved? Or is it, and everything it represents, just a load of bullshit? We look at, investigate, and dive deeply into nearly all available research regarding this question from nearly every angle feasible. And in the course of doing so, stumble upon unexplainable patterns, correlations, and neurological evidence for a reality existing beyond this one. Watch this hour-long Strange Mysteries premium video, Chemicals of Reality, as well as many more to come by becoming an elite premium member of our Patreon at patreon.com/strangemysteries.